Okay, let's move on then. This will be RC versus NGS. It's going to be 5 IVL professionals versus top 5 of COA ranking qualifiers for IJL. But with this, it's going to be UKP coming in from NGS with Priestess and Anti-Korean first 2 bands. When I see Soba coming in with a postman immediately chosen alongside with Mercenary here, I'm glad. I'm genuinely speaking really glad to see postman being played quite a lot more compared to the usual. But for now, it's still quite a mystery still in whether he is good or not. I feel like he is good, but also he hasn't been used that much after his nerf. Seer will be chosen out next from RC. We're bringing out the big guns here pretty early on as well. I guess it's just because it's our first time kiting a Hula Blue too. The coordinator's gun has been banned. I guess the next one just has to be a container then. Who are we going to go, Fire Investigator, or are we going to go Aeroplanist? Aeroplanist isn't a bad ban, but Trapeze is able to catch up towards you pretty fast as well. We're going to go Fire Investigator here instead. Not a bad option too. For UKP, there is quite a lot of options that he could potentially speaking use, but also at the same time, it's kind of like pretty much very dependent too. It is still very dependent as well. And with that last pick from RC, who will it be? It will be Puppeteer. Not a bad pick overall, especially after his buff as well. You do want to recycle him as much as possible, so I see where RC is coming from with this. But of course, for UKP right now, first time going up against a professional team, I wonder how it will go. Because like for them right now, the only option is Hula Blue, right? Hula Blue or Goldman. It would be nice to finally see a Goldman coming out, even if it's not from a professional team too. So Hula Blue. Okay, it will be Hula Blue no matter what. I guess Hula Blue just have more of a chance of winning. And I guess he's easier to play as well. But there are good Goldmans in CN, so I really look forward to seeing some Goldman games if it's possible too. But with that, Hula Blue here will be choosing up against a team like this. Seer is going to be really... Well, Seer will get an owl when it comes to containing against the Hula Blue, I feel. There's a lot of room for Seer to actually play around. But with this, we're going to be able to see Postman, Mercenary, the Puppeteer alongside with Soba's Seer. Yeah, my brain. And it seems like UKP will be spawning at bottom left near where double 11 is S palette is currently located at. But of course, with that, let's move on then. It will be Postman with Knee-Jerk Reflex here, with Knee-Jerk Reflex and alongside with Flywheel and double tie turner here on both Puppeteer and the Mercenary. Meanwhile, trump card Insolence with Peepers as our persona trace for NGS Hunter UKP on that Hula Blue. Okay, brilliant. Let's just see how well UKP can do here, especially against the pro team too. There's a good chance that he can get scouted right before qualifier rounds as well. So if this is a really good Hula Blue, I think RC will scout him. I think RC will 100% scout him. But with that on mind, let's move on swiftly towards the game then, shall we? Now then, Hula Blue, let's see where we are going to go to. We're going to go look at Rowley, who is already making his way in towards Graveyard, but that's a white ball immediately registered on towards our Postman there, which is pretty darn fast. But of course, our persona trait will be trump card Insolence, which with a dog bite, with exhibitionist, drop down speed boost. Forgot what it was called, Control Freak, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Control Freak, Wanted Order, and I'm quite sure there was Berserker there too, but could be wrong. No, there's no Berserker. That Berserk. Okay, Postman first chase. There is a Tram Senpai near, but you could go on Tram. Yeah, let's go on Tram. Why not? But for UKP, there's no need to actually get on towards the Tram. I mean, he moves fast anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much on that side note. There's going to be Rowley here, who's very well, UKP is already here. So let's just say we'll drop down one of our items. Okay, that's going to be a double hit on towards Rowley. That's a beautiful owl there used as well. We did manage to get a bite on there. However, with this, white ball is still a little bit annoying. There is a mud ball and we're going to be able to get Terror Shock down there, thankfully. Cypher Machines overall, 80 seconds in towards the game, a really good down. 80 seconds is really good. For Hula Blue right now, a win game is Very possible here. Very, very possible here. I'm just going to check if my voice is recording. I'm a bit worried now. Oh yeah, sorry. Hula Blue is... There's a huge chance of Hula Blue winning here, so I don't think there's much for Hula Blue to worry about, unless we perform a really good rescue. But also at the same time, it's good to see City coming back. I think City, Soba, Mono P, yeah, they're back. They're back. Yeah, this was the original team comp because it was Kiria that was fully in for them last season as well. But at the double hit on that mercenary, UKP is insane. My god. Against a mercenary as well, and that's a beautiful dodge there. Immediate double hit as well. Wow. I feel like NGS can beat RC. I do feel like NGS can beat RC here. Oh my god, this is insane. Oh my god, this is insane. That's gonna be a drop down there. That's an immediate pickup here for UKP. That Hula Blue is insane. This Hula Blue is actually insane. We're barely 3.5 Cypher Machine done. And it was an after half rescue. No way. Oh my god, this is a true Hula Blue main. This is a true Hula Blue main. This is what a Hula Blue should look like. We have one more double surprise. Are we going to drop it down to see where Mercenary is? Drop it. We didn't. We didn't. That's unfortunate. We do know where Sobat is though. So that's going to be one Mercenary down on the ground. Going to be able to trapeze over this one. But see it with no items left. There's double surprise. We have to be very careful here. That's immediate hit. That's a snowball. Good. We are now just missing one mud ball. Can we get a mud ball on time? We couldn't. The fly, but mud ball they will be applied anyways. There's a red ball remaining on the hands to use. There is a red ball remaining on the hands to use. We are being very... Oh, beautiful Palestone. Very diligent here. But it seems like RC is able to pull themselves back right after that as well. That's a red ball. Good. That's a red ball still register. And snowball there. And there's a mud ball right now. Mud ball. We're going to have to wait mud ball down. Good. We know that Merc has use of self-heal. However, Merc is very closely nearby. Oh, well, he popped it, I guess. So that's fine. But Merc has to rescue again, though. That's the only issue. Now, the good news is that Soba did kite for quite a long time. So, at least we're going to be able to see, we didn't manage to jump over that one. That's unfortunate. Hula Blue, I guess the Mercenary double pad didn't manage to drop down any blood throat, so that's unfortunate too. Soba, that's one hit. We know we're Mono P. We're teleporting to Puppeteer. Oh, this is not good, I feel. I don't think this is good. I don't really think this is good. That's Mono P. First pallet drop, then second pallet is nearby to play mind games around. Maybe we'll get a snowball. No mud ball applied, sadly. We're still waiting on here a little bit. That is no hit. That is a hit with red ball, thankfully. And now one more ball left to use. Want to play around here for a little bit. Okay, hold on. Puppeteer, 8 more seconds. Each 8 seconds is just so much. Oh my god, just about. But I mean, with this, it's kind of like, hi, how you doing today? Oh, that's a hit down. That's good. That is good. But not much remaining, I guess. They all have borrow time. If we can get Mercenary down here, potentially 3k. Because Mercy can be slugged. However, Seer with that owl is a little bit annoying, isn't it? Ooh, I do think Seer can give them the owl support mid to late game. I do think that is possible. But for now, that will be a no damage rescue, thank god. Mercenary has been spotted out here immediately. That's going to be a double ball registered. And of course, a triple on immediately is a few seconds afterwards. L pad out. We do have owl. No, I will just say we're still waiting. Okay, that's gonna be hit down. We can teleport. We can teleport. But I don't think chasing after Puppeteer is a good idea. I don't. I really... Okay, we're gonna teleport out towards Seer. Seer, hello to you. We do have an owl, so we need to get a mud ball and a snowball on before we get a red ball. So that's gonna be red ball registered immediately. Okay, that's fine, no problem at all. One more. That's gonna be mud ball. No pressure applied. That's okay. Mud ball finally registered. We're still missing just a white ball right now. Owl will come out immediately, just about on time. However, 20 seconds remaining in the clock here before we can spin again. We just have to wait. We got the down. That's a 3k. That's 100% guaranteed a 3k here, as Mono P is gonna go over to heal the Mercenary. But Mercy has used up self-heal already, so we can just drop down double surprise to see where Mono P is right now. Drop it down. We see, okay, it's pointing straight towards where Mono P is, who's at the exit gate. But with this, we at least now know that it will be a 3-man elimination. Yukipi at 3k up against a professional team. My lord. My lord. Double surprise ready in 6 seconds. Mercenary is... Okay, GG's. Good. Wow. Wow. Okay, Aka will be playing Aka, Bad Andy Curran, and a first officer. So, Gravekeeper and... Okay, let's just say the team name first. Mochi from L. Mochi went to NGS. Damn, I hope this is the same Mochi that I know, but 30. TRD, eyeing, and 58H4 here. We're going to be able to see Aka banning out first officer, Andy Curran, and Seer. Next pick here, potentially speaking, could be... there's a chance that this is a gold man, so Psycho isn't a bad pick. Psycho, honestly speaking, isn't a bad pick. If you want to play a little bit more safer with a triple hit potential, Perfumer. I do think Perfumer is not a bad option against Hula Blue 2, but it's really just attack speed is fast, isn't it? The attack speed is really fast, isn't it? But with this, Puppeteer will still come out. I mean, Puppeteer is just a better option overall. But I'm surprised that we let Mech out. Because if we let Mech out, I just feel like this isn't Hula Blue anymore. This is Goldman. Cody will be the last one here for Aka. Next pick, potentially speaking, I mean, Seer is banned, so... you could go Priestess, but then it's not gonna work against Hula Blue, so there's that as well. Okay, let's forget about Priestess, Acrobat, Patient, Fire Investigator. 3 options here. Oh, sorry, 4. Aeroplanist. Acrobat, Patient, Aeroplanist, Fire Investigator. You 4 options right now. The best option when it comes to this would be Aeroplanist. Yeah, because of the decoding speed. I think they would be aiming for a little bit more of a decoding speed because they want a guaranteed tie game here. I feel like Embalmer wouldn't be too bad. However, it is still a tough call to play Embalmer round 1. Embalmer round 2, round 3 makes sense. Round 1, no. Not really in a meta like this. Whereas Hula Blue and Goldman who can pull distance in immediately as well. But I guess there is Cypher Rush potential too, but they're just too fast. They're just too fast. With this, as the survivors are currently locking in their persona trait, let's see what Aka does have quite a bit of an option, but it seems like we're gonna go for Hula Blue still. Okay, Mechanic will finally be played here up against the Hula Blue. We're gonna have to see how Mech actually plays up against him. I feel like Mech does do really well, but we're gonna move on straight towards the area selection mode we go. It's gonna be 30 here as Mechanic spawning on Geishas. Gravekeeper in middle, meanwhile the Puppeteer is at near the S-Palace. We're going to be able to see Mochi here at Balcony playing Aeroplanist, and Aka will be spawning up top right. So Aka top right. With this it will be a little bit harder to play, I guess, because right now there's not much left that we can see this from. For me, as long as survivors can get a tie game here, that's all what matters. But of course, survivors can definitely get a tie game. For Aka's bomb picks, I don't think you should let Mech out. I just think Mech is too much to be worried about, especially with that Cypher potential as well. When you need a 3-man elimination game, this might be a tie or even a win for the survivors. But as of now, we're going to have to see what their persona is as well. They're going to run it down with triple suicide builds. Well, there's going to be triple tie turners, right? And of course, Mechanic here with Ninja Reflex alongside Wish Flywheel. Aeroplanes will be bringing Flywheel in exchange for borrowed time, and of course, Ninja Reflex on the Puppeteer in exchange for borrowed time. We're going to be able to see Aka here with Insolence, the Insolence trump card, sorry, alongside with Abnormal. This will be NGS versus RC here. Day 2, match 1, game 1, second half, as we will now move slowly on towards the game. Okay, Aka's gonna run straight towards... Aka's gonna run straight towards the mech first. However, there's a few things that we need to keep in mind. Oh, nice dodge from 30. There's a few things we need to keep in mind. Snowball still applied. We can drop a doll down in between the pallet. We can drop a doll down in between the pallet to buy more time. Yes, it will feed presents, but the good news here is you can only spin once. Right, you can only spin once, and that's honestly speaking just about it. 30 here will be spotted out once again. We're going in towards more of a tighter area. That's going to be a mobile there apply. We have to be careful of red ball. Red ball will finally be applied on towards the pressure here, but of course the white ball here has to be a little bit more careful about it. We do not have our Insolence pop just there for first presence, or we could definitely trapeze over and get the head down. Right around now, White Ball would be able to get a drop down there, thankfully, but the doll has been deployed there too. Cipher machine wise, it's 3 ciphers at 50%. Overall, not too bad. However, Mech Stall is still out in the field, so the tie game here is 100% guaranteed, no matter what happens. We do know where GK is. However, GK, I feel like that was a panic shovel still. Mech decoding immediately. It doesn't really matter. Look, it doesn't really matter. If you can force some items out of Hula Blue, that's all really what matters here too. Now we just wait patiently and see where we go. We're going to you know what, I think the pause from 30 might have disrupted the survivors flow, because they were doing really well, but it seems like Mech right now is not doing good at all. Mech, okay, you know what, if we it's just theoretically speaking, Mech should be doing well against. Okay, we managed to get a hitter. That's good. That's still a double down though, which is a little bit unfortunate. However, Mech will be dropped downs very soon too. Right now, what we're doing is we're just trying to wait around here for a little bit to see where Mech is going to land on, while we do also chair. Okay, well, we do also pick up the GK just to see where he is, of course, and try to land some items on him. Please don't lag, guys. Jesus criminy. Oh, we're lagging. This is brilliant, isn't it? But I mean, with that, Mech managed to vault over once again. There is still a red ball left for him to apply himself on, and I don't think he's going to be able to survive for any longer here as well. So that's going to be us just playing around the... Okay, we're back. That's going to be Mech down. There we go. We used a small gap. As this is lagging. Oh, I don't know why this is lagging. That shouldn't be lagging. Should not be buffering that much. But Gravekeeper right now is currently healing Aeroplanist. We do see where Aeroplanist is, so I don't think it's just gonna be a matter of time before Aka manages to catch up here as well. So it is still pretty hard for the survivors to be able to get much from this as too. Mochi, we're currently on the run. It's a bit unfortunate with that terror shock hit down, or else it definitely could have been a tie, I feel. We are lagging really darn hard. As Mochi here, Aeroplanist. That's some items registered, thankfully. But we're just missing one snowball. Can we get it? We got it. There we go. Hi. You know, a good nerf for Acrobat is to reduce his pallet range. And I think that will completely kill him off. Wow. I do think, yeah, if you reduce his pallet range, it will completely kill him off. Even if it's by like 1 centimeter or 1 inch, it will completely kill him off. But with this, it seems like Hula Blue will be able to. We're gonna be able to spot out Hula Blue. Okay, that's no hitter just yet. Be careful of Terror Shock. No Terror Shock. That's good, but it is still a Hula Blue we're talking about here. So with that, we're now currently waiting. We're just missing one white ball. We are just missing one white ball, and we managed to get hit. Okay, that's good. That is good right there. With this, I'm just going to say that the ciphers aren't enough. Isn't it great that Hasha brought abnormal here? If it wasn't for that Terror Shock and abnormal, none of this would have happened. For NGS, this is really bad. Really bad. Gravekeeper is gonna make his way into the rescue. Don't think this is a good idea. But I guess he wants to look for a pushback. Oh, well, I guess GK just wants to look for a pushback. We want to be very careful here. Okay, we managed to get in. That's fine. As we're buffering here once again. Brilliant stuff. Well, we did get a rescue. There's a lot. Sorry for this one. There's a lot of pauses. It's not me. My network is good. It's the broadcast. It is really the broadcast. We didn't get hit there just yet. We're gonna wait around a little bit. That's gonna be finally. Aeroplane is going down. And you know what? GK is also going to go down. We're missing one full cipher machine, and that cipher machine has been abnormal before too. 5884. Gravekeeper stuck in middle right now. There's only just one puppeteer remaining. I'll be honest with you guys as well. It's going to be a 4-man elimination, so we're going to speed things up. It's also the fact that this game was pretty laggy as well, so I don't think it was enjoyable for anyone. So we just speed this up as much as possible, and we'll move on towards the next game. But for day 1, Aka is the one that actually gets the 4-man elimination on Hula Blue. I mean, yeah, he is. But let's congratulate the 4K here for the survivors, for the hunter. Okay, brilliant. I'm half asleep. Let's move on straight towards game 2. Okay, let's move on straight towards second half we go then. We're going to be able to see UKP coming out here once again up against RC. First two bans will be Fire Investigator and Anti-Korean here, and it does seem like we're going to be able to see Goldman here being banned as well, with Dash in mind too. Let's just say Dash for... Okay, it's you know what, Lakeside we're going to pick up the Puppeteer and Coordinator. Overall, not too bad of a pick, especially when you want to go up against, you know, your Opera Singer and IV2. Cordy overall with that gun does provide a lot of assistance as well. Next one will be the First Officer. With First Officer here in mind, there's still waiting for City to choose though. So yeah, City will have to lock in that Wiling. There is possibilities for Forward. I thought about it as well, but look, Forward's still a round 3 hunter. Still a round 3 hunter, not hunter, survivor for me. Wow, I am half asleep. Prisoner will be permanent last ban here. You still do have aeroplanist left to choose if you want to have that, you know. Yeah, you do still have aeroplanist. You do still have aeroplanist if you want that decoding speed. But with this as well, we're gonna go lawyer instead. Okay. I guess for RC side note right now, it's more or less just, hey, we want to see as much as we can. We want to see as much as we can from this as well. And it's really just Cypher Rush is really important here, especially with 2 slow deep. Well, maybe not Cordy, but Wiling, yes. Lawyer, pants on fire. Hi, this man's gonna be running and looking at you non-stop. That map is gonna be pretty crucial as well when going up against Ivy and Opera too. I say for Opera, Lawyer full counter right now, doesn't he? Because of how fast he moves as well. So with that too, could even say Painter is one of those characters that counter Ivy now too. 4% movement speed boost is still poor 4% movement speed boost alongside which a lot. Well, 2 paintings is a lot, but the stun duration is good enough, let's just say it this way. And you can potentially speaking cancel one of her shadow leaps. But of course, with this in mind, for NGS right now, they do have an Ivy that they can choose from. So with the Ivy here, let's just, I mean, there's not much to say. There's not much to say for Ivy. We do know who Ivy is. we do. But move on towards air selection mode we go. It's going to be Soba here spawning at small boat, Mono P at Shank, meanwhile City here spawned by Big Rock, and of course Rowdy here as the lawyer in 2-story Big Boat. Yudi's gonna spawn in between the Puppeteer and the Coordinator. For our Hunter here, it's gonna be pretty tough to actually play this one out as well, especially with the fact that, like, if you leave lawyer out, it's too hard. It's really just too hard. So I guess for them, it is what it is. It is what it is. Moving on then, we're going to be able to see Lawyer here, which knee-jerk reflex alongside with borrow time. Coordinator, flywheel, borrow time. I'm not going to say borrow time anymore. Puppeteer finally without Tide Turner, knee-jerk reflex alongside with the Wiling with Tide Turner. We're able to see Yuri here with instant detention alongside with Blink as the Ivy. This will be Lakeside Village Game 2, Day 1, Game 2, Game 1, Day 2, Match 1, Game 2. I'm gonna love commentating later. But with this in mind, let's move on straight towards the game then, shall we? Okay, we're gonna be able to see Yuri here going after Soba. So Cordy first chase isn't a bad plan. But even with a Cordy first chase here, that's no revelation landing on towards the Coordinator. Yuri here trying to run Cordy trying to run for as much as she can. She still have an item though, but the only unfortunate thing is that Cordy has only 28 stacks on her hands here. So, I mean, realistically speaking, that's not good as well, because usually you would be able to get a little bit more. Right around now, 72 stacks, and it seems like that gun's able to allow us to pull quite a bit of a distance away. However, that revelation right after the gun isn't really the best, especially for Cordy here too. Now, best case scenario is we want to get 100 stacks immediately, which is what Cordy is trying to do here too, because she knows that the next time she gets leeched, it's basically GG, well play, game over. That's going to be 100 stack there immediately. That's Cordy. Flywheel we do have. Flywheel we will not use. Not too bad. We want to use it for the next time to get out of range, just in case we get leashed again, which is in another 20 seconds, right? So now for Cordy, we're going to force her back towards Shaq here, it seems. Cypher machines are being decoded relatively fast here as well, 1 minute and 20 seconds in towards the game right now. And we should be able to get the leech on there too. And of course, with that leech, that's going to be Puppeteer Cypher Machine stalled just for a little bit as well. But the Cypher Machines are like 3 Cypher Machines done right now. It's a tie guaranteed for sure. Blink is going to be ready here as well. It seems like Yudi is kind of aiming for a blink, and the blink will be executed here too. Okay then, Wilding on his way to rescue. It seems like Wilding's not willing to go on towards the board. No, wait, Wilding is it? Is it Wilding or is it, who is it coming? City. Okay, yeah, City's coming right now. Ugh. I thought I saw Monopi for some reason. Okay, Wilding's going to come in for the rescue now. We will not get on board here just yet because we're worried about a double down, but I guess we're going to be forced to go on anyways. No, maybe not. It's going to be Lawyer here leached upstairs. Sorry for the quality. We'll go back to Bilibili soon. This is really bad quality from YouTube. This is really bad quality from YouTube. But with that, okay, that's Wilding 30 stacks right now. We're going to wait here for a little bit longer. That's a hit normal rescue. Let's get on board and push the Ivy. Push the Ivy. Okay, we just that works too. Look, that works too. It doesn't really matter too much. If Wilding can provide some sort of assistance, that's good. But I think for now they're more or less just focused on decoding. I mean, they do have enough Cypher machines if Lawyer finishes his off immediately right about now and goes over to help out Wilding here too. But it seems like for Cordy here, Cordy is looking at Ivy as much as possible just to get the stacks on. We want to try and Flywheel didn't manage to get it through, sadly, and that's gonna be a mini hit down. Okay, it is what it is. You need like 95 stacks to actually get the Flywheel out to counter it. But with that as well, second share finally for the Cordy. Rowley is just still decoding upstairs here, it seems as well. He wasn't really decoding early on because that Cypher machine was locked. However, with that in mind, City should be able to decode that Cypher machine relatively fast as well. Rowdy finally being able to pop up with that Cypher machine. The question is, are we going to double rescue? It seems like we're going to double rescue for the guaranteed tie game. Okay, we're not going to double decode. We're just going to get one Lawyer here to chill out and come in for rescue. I mean, not Lawyer. What? Who's that? Oh no, that is Lawyer. What? I thought that was Puppeteer because of the color. The color palettes with this quality is pretty darn bad. We got the rescue, but that was instant down. We're planning not to go after Rowley here. Oh, not hitting Rowley is surprising. I guess their Cypher machines are pretty fast, and Yudi is a little bit worried. Here. With that then, if you think about it here too, Monopi, currently we're running away. Currently, we are still just running away. City is trying to flex it out here too as much as possible. And to create as much distance here as possible too. It just depends on how we create that distance. For now, it seems like we're able to see Monopi on this side. I mean, going up against the Puppeteer as Ivy. Like, okay, fair enough. Rowley's also decoding a new Cypher mission. Yeah, we're playing this really safe right now. 1OP, that's a 74 stack finally, thankfully. Oh my lord. But that's a blink open there too. Ooh, we couldn't react on time because of the blink. I mean, we can't look back as well, but... Yeah. 1OP, we're currently waiting still. Still currently waiting. That's going to be no drop down just yet. We dropped down first, I think, in that scenario. That's a little bit unfortunate. And we leached on towards the Lawyer instead. Do we even teleport right now that I think about it? Because Lawyer didn't get crouched on transference. Did we teleport right? I think we teleported right, but... we now wait patiently. Monopi. I mean, the Cypher machines is done, so I don't think there's much for them to worry about, especially when all of them have power time. But with this one... Cypher machine pop? Oh, okay, you know what, brilliant, that works too. Okay, you know what, even better. The gate is currently now being opened by the Wilding. Wilding can just get on board immediately if he wants to counter it as well. But for the Ivy here, map controlling is going to be really hard, especially with the fact that like the gates are so far away from each other, and the gate is already 65% here for the Wilding. Wilding getting on board here immediately. Wilding could potentially get off board if he wants to, but I think we just want to wait here for a little while before we get off board to go in and actually get rid of that Ostrakon. For now, Wilding did get off board immediately just so he can get a 30% reset on immediately. And now it's just a matter of time. Now we just wait. Now we just wait. Waiting on this side of the map. No one's currently on this side of the map. 76 seconds remaining on the clock here for detention. Mono P can be... Well, he's not going to be able to spot it out, but we spectators can see where he is. A bit hard here for Yuri to actually get more than a tie. If we can find Lawyer, great, but he does have that 3.5% movement speed boost, so Wonder Stock is going to be impossible, no matter what. And with that, we have to go after Lawyer. Yeah, there's no one else you can chase. Oh, we teleported out. I don't know how long this 46 seconds will last you, my friend. Yuri, I don't know how long this 46 seconds will last you. It's going to take quite a long time. It will take quite a long time. I'm going to teleport out here first, as Yuri is still looking around for nearby survivors. However, the survivors he's going to spot out is going to be that Lawyer. 28 seconds left on the clock. Blink is ready, however. Lawyer is not looking at his map. Okay, he is looking at his map just to see where she is. Mono P Crows. Okay, Crows will be spotted out here. But I mean, that's gonna be, yeah, that's gonna be that alright. That's gonna be that alright. We managed to get the hit down there, thankfully. It's not enough. Yeah, it's a tie game. It's a tie game. The gate is open. It's a tie game. Let's congratulate the tie game here then for RC Survivors, moving on straight towards second half we go. Well then, let's move on. It will be second half of game 2. Currently, RC and NGS are tying in regards to this, but they banned Ivy, letting Aka's Goldman come here. Aka has been practicing Goldman quite a lot, as we've seen before too. Well, in our streams that you have been watching when I was in CN and when I was streaming on EU, but not banning Goldman is not good, I feel. For now, the first two bans are 5 Escator and Anti-Korean. We're going to be able to see Enchantress and Acrobat here being chosen now. Steel will be the next ban here. To counter Goldman, you need someone that can tank multiple hits. Psychologist is a must here no matter what, but you're still missing a Rescuer, so Mercenary is a must too. So Mercenary or Wiling here, you do get a choice between the two. I think Wiling isn't that much of a bad choice, especially when you want to harass in the cages. So I feel like for 30 right now, Wiling is a must. No matter what happens here, Wiling is a must. And if we don't choose Wiling here, lucky guy! No, guys? With that, we're going to be able to see the Mercenary finally being chosen out here after First Officer has been banned. A lucky guy, though. I don't know about this. I mean, you could potentially speaking provide gun supports. I guess that is another reasonable thing that you could do, and of course perfumes as well. But like, even with that, even Perfumer would be a better choice here. Like, you think about it, right? Hula Blue is banned. Perfumer counters Goldman. Who else counters Goldman? Perfumer counters Opera. Perfumer, you don't even need to go up against an Ivy. I mean, you could. The Perfumer would be a way better choice. No, NGS. What's this? What? I don't understand. But since I don't understand, we'll move on straight towards Aka. Goldman will be chosen out. No matter what happens here, Goldman is really just a way to go. He is just a way to go. No more, no less. Finally, we get to see a Goldman coming out. We have been, well, not dreading one, we have been anticipating for one, especially coming from Aka's side too, because he has been practicing this character a lot ever since his release, right? I mean, with the Hula Blue release as well, we do see that he does play him pretty well, especially with a Terror Shock last game. But Goldman is always a treat to see, someone new finally for round 2. But moving on, we now would be able to see the spawn locations. It will be Enchantress as Shack, Acrobat in Big Boat, Lucky Guy as Small Boat, and of course the Mercenary here at Big Rock. Or were we still changing? We're just gonna have to see. If 30 decides to spawn over there, it'll be really interesting to see as well. Oh, okay, we're gonna lock on towards that area. That's fine. So it seems like we want to rotate. Or maybe it's because it's an open area and we want to let Lucky Guy stay safe. That probably is the next option here too, just to force Ench to become the first target. It's not too bad, but it seems like Aka isn't really... Oh, are we gonna go for it? Oh, we are gonna go for it. Okay, Aka will be spawning in between the 3 survivors, leaving Lucky Guy by himself with 2 or no, actually there's like 3 chests there. 2 near small boat, and then 1 near that bottom left corner. So with this in mind, this area selection mode isn't too bad for the survivors. And of course, persona wise, it will be one tie turner, knee-jerk reflex, and flywheel here on both Lucky Guy and Enchantress. Meanwhile, Acrobat having the flywheel. We're going to be able to see Goman here with Trumpet Attention alongside with Blink. And Blink is the way to go as well when it comes to pallet mind games. If you don't bring fast pallet breaking with this, let's move on then. This will be day 2, match 1, game 2, second half of RC versus NGS. Currently it is H2 8 to watch. Currently it is H2 8 to watch. My brain. Currently it is 8 to 5. Currently it is 8 to 5. RC leading by 3 points here because of game 1's 4-man elimination. Of course, with that in mind, let's move on towards the game then, shall we? Okay. Goman. It seems like our main target here will be 5HH4. Mercenary first chase is going to be really interesting to see because he cannot elbow pad out of the area. That we will be standing in between a pallet right around now. The moment the pallet has been dropped down. Ooh, no hit. Oh, that is a hit, but it's still just a chip damage, so it's okay. Overall, not too bad. However, from here on outwards, if you get any more mistakes made, it will be a really long day for you. You're going to be able to loop back here, and that's finally a hit on towards Mercenary. However, Mercy's elbow pad was cancelled there too. So with that in mind, we're going to be able to get... Oh, okay, Aka, GG's. Okay, Aka's GG's. Wow, that is fast. Wow, that's 40 seconds down immediately. That is 40 seconds down immediately. That's why we don't see Merc. That's why I say you should never pick Merc. That's why I say Wilding's a way better option. What did I say? What did I say? That's a 53-second down. What is going on? Oh, I know Aka has been practicing Goman really hard, but Jesus Christ, that is fast. With that in mind, 30 Enchantress is going to be able to be the one that comes in to rescue you. They want to provide some sort of soft assist as well, but even with soft assist like this, we're going to be able to go over and get registered to hit finally. With this in mind, that's going to be a dash back, Mercy down. Wow. Wow. Goman is going to be horrendously annoying to go against, isn't he? But I do think from Aka's play here as well, right? Goman should be round 1 Hunter instead of Hula Blue, because it does seem like everyone can counter Hula Blue, and everyone is trying to play team comps that counter Hula Blue here too. So with that, Mercenary finally the second chair. Munchie is currently standing upstairs here as well, wanting to come in for the rescue, but I just feel like, you know, with this in mind, you could drop one down. And we're going over. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is a masterclass. Lucky Guy wants to come in to rescue now. How? This is a masterclass from Aka. What the hell is going on? Lucky Guy taking the hit there. We're going to be able to go straight towards our side. Can we get a drop down hit? We didn't get it there just yet, but it's okay. Hello, Lucky Guy. We're still looping around the area as much as possible here, but the drop down is really hurting Aka quite a lot. That's a terror shock. That's a terror shock. There we go. That's another gate. Did we get a hit? We didn't just yet, but guess who's nearby? Mochi. No self-heal. What is this monstrosity? That I'm looking at right now? Oh my lord, that is insane. That is absolutely insane. What is going on? Aka. Bro, just pull out the Goman round 1. What are you doing? Oh no, actually Puppeteer is an issue for Goman round 1. Never mind. Oh wow. That's why RC wanted to rotate Goman as much as possible. No, not Goman. Puppeteer as much as possible. Jesus Christ, guys. That is insane. With this though, that's going to be a hit on towards Enchantress. And 3 stacks now, thankfully. But, yeah, that is an issue. We do have cages left here to use. We could jump. We could blink if we really want to. Yeah, there you go. And then there's just Lucky Guy left on the ground. So all we do here, we chair and go after Lucky Guy. 4-man elimination guaranteed. Aka. I want everyone to give him an applaud. This is insane. I love this. You know what? I'm in love with this. Oh, okay. Just everyone, just... I'll see you next game, by the way.